Boy pageant fans, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Hey Adam G. So let's take a breather guys from my Binibining Pilipinas coverage to talk about my final hot picks for Miss Universe Thailand competition happening tomorrow already! Yup! Ngayon lang ako gagawa ng hot picks ko for, you heard it right, my final hot picks for my first and last content about this pageant. That's how busy I have been this entire month covering both Binibining Pilipinas and Miss Supranational that I no longer had the time to vlog any event that they had since they started this month. However, even though I have been busy, I am still updated with it with my Instagram postings if you are following me on Instagram. But here I am on my YouTube channel, finally making a content for the just in the nick of time before everything wraps up tomorrow night. So, as nakita nyo naman, it finally held its preliminary competition the other night, and I must say, I can confidently now give my final hot picks as to who will win the crown tomorrow night in Bangkok. I will be enumerating 6 girls in this content, so guess who they are? Well, you better stick around for my thoughts and insights. So before I list down my 6 favorites to win the title, I just want to share with you my thoughts about the technical aspects of the show. As always, Miss Universe Thailand really knows how to stage an amazing show with a glossy stage, great camera angles, and huge LED background. It actually gave me a very Miss Universe 2012 feels, or the same blocking as last year, where the girls would come out on the left side of the stage, turn to the camera, walks to the middle of the stage, walk back to the starting point, diba? Except for the musical performers that they employed at the background, everything was just clean and spot on. Even the makeup of the girls this year were very good, if not better than last year. Now it was not so much dark anymore, so I really have to highlight this. But overall, it was really a good show talaga, but I'm not feeling the same wow factor I had felt during the recent production. So having this said, let's now talk about my favorites in ascending order, starting with my number 6 girl, Renee Veronica Pagano. Oh wow, talk about slaying it just in the nick of time. I am just so happy to see Renee having so much fun in the preliminary competition 2 nights ago. You know how much I love this candidate after being given the chance to interview her earlier this month. And the first thing that caught my attention is her ravishing beauty. She just has this very commercial beauty for this pageant, and that face is so marketable. However, as I notice her in the next few weeks of the competition, she has not been standing out, unfortunately, that much, and she appears to be middling in the pack. But thankfully, the Renee that we saw during the preliminary competition 2 nights ago had so much life with her performance. You can feel that you can no longer feel that she's feeling the pressure of living up to the hype, considering that she's representing the town where Amanda Obdam and Tarina Botes came from, which is Phuket. The moment na she came out in swim, you can feel her bouncy walk already. It was very flirtatious, and she was very energetic and feeling it, especially with her stares at the camera. And then when she came out in her gown, I thought she was also gorgeous in that nude gown, except I wish she no longer did that unnecessary hand movement thing, because it was really distracting. And I wish she could have also chosen a better gown, because to be honest, guys, I'm so tired of seeing gowns in nude, gold, silver, with plenty of beadworks coupled with tippy tops, diba? I also wish she could have picked a hair extension that would look so natural when clipped on her hair. But other than that, she did great. If given a chance to make it to top 5, I hope she can convey her thoughts fluidly or cohesively on stage if she decides to speak in English. And now we go to my 5th spot, and I'm giving it to Patricia Poonwang. Yep, I know you all guys love her so much, but am I the only one in minority who is not on Patricia Poon's bandwagon in Miss Universe Thailand right now? There is no doubt that when Patricia Poon has really a killer stage presence, and we can see that in every turn that she did here when she displayed yet again that during her preliminary performance. That pink Rian Fernandez gown looks so phenomenal on her, and I love the details of the gown. It made her look so lean and long, and the color was so unexpected because we are so used to seeing Thai pageant girls, diba, wear gold, black, white, and silver with occasional red as the norm. However, I feel Patra Porn is just too serious for this year's competition that I no longer feel the joy coming out from her every time she comes out. The facial transitions weren't solid, but still beautiful though. Maybe it's because I hardly see her smile anymore. And as a pageant fan who has followed her over the years, I want to see something different from her for a change because this is already her second time to join Miss Universe Thailand. Except for her physical transformation, everything else is just the same. Her communication skills, for one, are still subpar, which is the main reason why she wasn't included in the initial list of the official candidates earlier this month. It's for so basically what I'm saying is it's still the same Patra porn back in 2019. Heck, I even feel she's way better during 2019. Mas maganda pa siya noong 2019. If Patra Porn doesn't win on Sunday, I really want her to go to Miss Supranational. Because look at Prue. Unsuccessful with her bid in Miss Universe Thailand twice, but eventually found her redemption in Miss Supranational. So I hope somebody can convince her to think about this. Now we go to my fourth spot and I'm giving it to Opa Suchata. The moment this Miss Universe Thailand candidate came out during the auditions, I was truly mesmerized and captivated by her beauty. If you look at her face alone, guys, she is just so beautiful, and I would like to think she is really the face of this year's pageant. And over time, she not only impressed us with her beauty, but with her communication skills as well, which was so evident during the debate challenge where she was asked about a social issue. Tapos, she speaks English fluently, and that's an advantage for her here in MUT. And I thought for an 18-year-old first-timer contestant in MUT, she acquitted herself very well there as she spoke well given a very organized thought process. Hence, I have been so hooked on this candidate, which extended to how she looked during the gala night. But then, everything changed when she came out in the preliminary competition 2 nights ago. I thought she played it sweet and safe there. Yup. Though I love her smile for both turns, her thin straight hair made her whole styling flat, and I wish it were given a little volume instead. Plus, the gold gown did not do anything to enhance her performance at all. Yes, the gold gown looked so good a la Gazzini, which was very intricate, but I feel suffered the same fate because it looks so stiff on her. I feel, to be honest, it was a good idea done wrong as it really did not work well for Opal. And I couldn't really see her pasarela as well as the gown was quite bitin. And I must say, with that performance, it's only good for a top 10 finish. So I want her to switch it up, her styling on. So compare this gala look to her prelims look, and you will see the difference, right? She really had one of the best looks during that time, and it is such a shame that she wasn't able to be consistent about it. But I think that's understandable because she's only 18 years old and probably may not know the best looks that will work best for her. So I hope her team can guide her still for this. I still want her to play so high in the finals night, except that she needs to switch up her styling. And now we go to my third spot and I'm giving it to Ai Kanyalak. Every time this Miss Universe Thailand candidate stares in the camera, I feel like we have to prepare for the second coming of Charita Swansone in Miss Universe Thailand or even Justine Felizarta here in our country. Ai has just this incredible stage presence that we can't help but rave about. Guys, ang lakas talaga ng dating niya. Just look at the way she stares in the camera if it's not enough to jolt you. She just is so fit and sexy, and that red dress looks so phenomenal on her as it enhanced her figure even more. She was just so sultry in that red gown, and for me, she did not just walk, but she stomped the runway. She really showed how it should be done here in MUT. So guys, better crown her now. That slow walk emphasizing her hip sway, I just couldn't get enough of it. So she's really one candidate that needs to be, that if sent abroad will surely make waves in the international competition. She is really an instant top 5 material for me, or even the winner. But let's see how this candidate will fare in Q&A, because I heard she doesn't speak much English, so I would like her to muster the courage to speak from the heart in the vernacular. Because I really don't mind seeing this candidate winning, as this girl can really compete head to head against the Latinas na sobrang palaban talaga siya, and she's definitely a sure placer internationally. So it's about time that Thailand sends a pure Thai delegate to the Miss Universe competition after so many years. And now we go to my runner position, and I'm giving it to Anso Ang Ayam. I have to admit, when this candidate came out both in her swim and evening gown, I remembered Pia Wurtzbach in her. I don't know if it's the blue gown or the smiles or just purely the exquisite or elegant beauty we are seeing in her. Because for quite some time, she has been riding on a wave of momentum since the pageant began. Maybe it helps that this woman, this candidate, is really an actress by profession, so it really helps with her presentation skills. And when she came out in swim, I thought that was a fantastic twirl while emoting in front of the camera with that hair flip. Now she's just very commanding on stage, especially with those great facial transitions which really aided her performance. And then, when she finally came out in her blue halter gown, wow, all the more I felt Pia Wurtzbach all over with her with that bun and blue collar. Now she also controlled her moves regal and effortless, which reminded me naman of Leren Bautista's attack before, that she did not have to do much to command so much attention, as your eyes will draw automatically towards her. And wow. And let's talk about her makeup. That makeup was very soft, and it really added to her presentation. And the smiles and the confident walk as well. The body posture, the stance were just so right there. And you know that feeling, she knows she is already beautiful but does not overdo it on stage. That was her right there. And then the icing to the cake was when she also won a lot of special awards towards the end of the show. So there you go. She is really on the right track of winning Miss Universe Thailand tomorrow night if my overall winner does not watch out, which is my number one girl to win the title this year, Nicolene Lim Snukan. I feel this girl is the next in line just because she is the overall package and the most consistent candidate in this year's pageant. Truth be told, we have waited for Nicolene to sign up for Miss Universe Thailand again after almost winning Miss World 4 years ago, and she could have never picked a better time to stage her comeback. The thing about Nicolene that we love about her is that she is just so damn humble and relatable. Granted, she is not the most beautiful in her batch, she more than makes it up with her killer communication skills, which I feel is her strongest asset in the competition. She just easily gravitates us every time she speaks because she just radiates so much kindness and always speaks from the heart. Whether in Thai or English, she connects so well with her audience through her authentic and simple branding that she just happens to be an ordinary woman gifted with a platform in pageantry. Now, let's talk about her showmanship. I thought she has improved her catwalk since her first try in 2018, but still lacks the stage presence to make an impact, if you've noticed that 2 nights ago. During the preliminary competition, I was kinda tentative about her performance because I really found her styling for both rounds inconsistent. I thought she looked great in curls with her improved catwalk and swim, but looked dated, looked so dated with her styling for her evening gown. And the gown, let's talk about the gown. The gown reminded me so much of those high slit beaded gowns in early 2000s, while the hairband made her look dated again and matronly, as it lacked its but as it just lacked the stage impact and was really quite forgettable. I mean, guys, don't get me wrong. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't spectacular either. And I wish she could have put her hair down instead as to offset her strong facial features. It really wasn't a winning look for me, so I hope she will switch to a better gown come finals night. However, despite my styling issues against her, she is still my overall pick to win just because she is the complete package apart from her huge Miss World accomplishment back then. Because I feel Nicolene will definitely put back Thailand in the semifinals if she gets sent to Miss Universe this year, but will really have to work on her stage presence to advance all the way to top 5. I hope she can fine-tune this aspect of her candidacy as early as now before it's too late. So there you go, guys. What do you think about my Miss Universe Thailand final hot picks? Does it match yours? Well, feel free to share your opinion down below if we have the same picks and reasons behind our favorites. Alright guys, I'll try my best to come up with a live reaction video tomorrow night about this pageant. Pag-iisipan ko pa. Hopefully I can do it also as well. Until my next video, bye!